Hello, you wonderful people, and greetings from Tempozen. This is the port of Osaka. It's just now celebrating 150 years of history. So I guess the port opened 150 years ago. My knowledge of this is very limited, so I do not know. There goes the green light, and I'm good to go. Good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time you are watching this. Good morning, Richard. Hope all is treating you well on this lovely day. This area, I did a video on this, but this area is one of the few places that you can mountain climb. There's actually a mountain over here, and I have conquered this mountain many a times. It's the smallest mountain in Japan. Somewhere around here, there's a climbing club that will certify that you have climbed this mountain, and it's like a about like I think $2, and they'll certify that you climbed it. And it's what do you call it? It's a bar, so it's a place for rest and relaxation after you've conquered a giant mountain. But right now I'm heading this way. Hi, how are you, Jen? I'm doing well. Good morning. Ooh, 1:30, 1:53. Everything is well, everything is swell. Speaking of which, I'm not going to Universal or anything today. I'm actually going to go there tomorrow because that's when all the stuff is. But I will start, but I will see that very, very soon. Yeah, they love the vending machines out here. I did a survey. The survey said that there's like 20 or 25 for each person that lives in Japan. So you got some lemon squash and some white squash here. I'm going to show you guys that the smallest mountain in Japan. This area is Tempozen Park. And if you guys have seen my video on this, I apologize. You're retreading ground. But, you know, once you live in a town for so long, you see everything. This right here, all this, there's some beautiful artwork on it of, like, the history of this area. And like I said, it's celebrating its 150th anniversary of being in existence, the port. But these walls are here for more than just a protection and beautifulment of this park. It's actually a water wall that would protect this area if a tsunami were to come in, because this is the port of Osaka, and it's also the area that the ocean comes in from, because it's the port of Osaka. Now this area, when Pokemon GO was in its heyday, like freaking crazy amount of people were here. Like that gentleman over there who's playing Pokemon GO. This place, you can find a ton of people still playing Pokemon GO here. It's not dead to some people. I think they're trying to entice people again, but I think their time is over. Their time is nigh. Is anyone still watching? I got a bad connection. Sorry about that. Oh, I lost everybody. See, I got 2 people. I had people from the Netherlands and everything, and now I got nobody. I got next to nobody. Yeah, see, if the water would rise up, or there was be a problem that the ocean was about to come a little closer, they would close those gates right there, trying to seal off this area so the water doesn't go inside and destroy all that stuff that's over there. That's also where the aquarium is, which is apparently at one point in time the largest aquarium in the world. But Japan has this whole thing about saying this is the largest, this is the biggest ever. Right over there, that's a Universal Studios. You can see the top of the flying dinosaur right there. And a little later, you'll be able to see the back of the Minions ride, which is the former Back to the Futures ride. Hey, we got somebody. Cold high. From here, I don't think we'll be able to see the anime section, buddy. So I don't think be able to see it. But look at that. That's crazy. Like how that's the ocean right there, and there's USJ. It's crazy. But right up here, it's the smallest mountain in Japan. I've been sorry. A lot of people seem to call me weeb for weeaboo. They want to like insult me because I live out in Japan. They're like, you want to be Japanese? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just living out here, bro. So this right here is the smallest mountain in Japan. It's 4 meters and 4 meters and 0.53 meters, so just under 5 meters tall, and that's the summit of the mountain right there. So you could say today I went mountain climbing. And you know what, folks? And you know what? Sometimes the thing doesn't want to turn. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to be on top of this giant mountain. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell what time it is out here. It's dead at 6 p.m. I'm actually surprised I don't see more people playing Pokemon Go out here. Oh, well, there's someone over there. Sometimes people park right at the entrance of this park, and they park at the entrance of the park, and they sit in the cars, and they just play Pokemon Go from their cars. That was a really big thing a couple of months ago. Now we have fidget spinners. We've really gone up in the world. Yep, the streaker. There you go. I'm glad I got a nickname. I'm happy about that. Over here, there's a ferry that will take you absolutely for free over to that area, and that will actually take you, if you wanted to go, it's right next to USJ. So if you find yourself over here, you can cross the river for free by going right there. And there's Universal Studios Japan. There's the Minion Mayhem ride. There's Flying Dinosaur right there, and there's Hollywood Dream the ride. I don't think that's part of USJ. I don't think that's their property. But if the rumor would be true, that looks like a parking garage, doesn't it? No, I'm serious. That was a serious mountain. The mountain back right up there is serious. They named it a mountain. There goes the ferry. One day I'm going to take that ferry. Because I can take the train line that comes up here, and I'll be able to go to USJ basically for free. No, not really. You still have to pay. It's probably less convenient to do that. But man, how novel it would be to go on that boat and just think, I'm traveling the sea of Osaka. Apparently it comes up every 30 minutes. And free is a pretty good price tag. See that little symbol that's on it? That black symbol that's got like 2 little arms? Let's see if I can zoom in and see it. That is the symbol of Osaka. But man, there's USJ. I'll be there tomorrow. Looks like they're doing some sort of, look at that. There's construction or something going on right behind there. That's where the forest area was for, no, that might be just before it. But that forest area that was the J-Horror area that was right there. Oh, you can still kind of see the torii, the red opening. It looks like they're still there, so it looks like there's going to be the Japanese J-Horror area will be back again this year. They had the House of the Haunted Dolls last year, and that was legitimately creepy, but it was really, really scary. You guys have any questions? I feel like David S. Pumpkins. Any questions? My name's David S. Pumpkins. He has a middle name now? I think that's the dumbest skit that SNL has ever done, and I don't understand why so many people like David S. Pumpkins, but you know, maybe I'm just crazy. I've been called things before. I'll be called things again. One time I looked in the channel, and I saw a dead cat. It was really sad. Anyone going to see Spider-Man Homecoming? Because that looks like a pretty decent Marvel movie. I don't think Marvel puts out the best movies, but boy, oh boy, I really did enjoy Doctor Strange, and sort of enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy too. I wanted to like it more than I did. If anyone saw the red carpet premiere of Spider-Man Homecoming, Hannibal Buress, he told someone, hey, I'll pay you $500 if you go and act like me. My favorite movie is Clockwork Orange, hands down my favorite film. Love Stanley Kubrick. Well, Japanese, I guess Happiness of the Katakuris would be my favorite Japanese movie. I'm not well versed in Japanese films, though. There's a Lupin the Third movie that's really, really good. It's got a really. It was done by. It's done by Studio Ghibli. Yeah, I'm gonna head to Kayuka, which is the aquarium, a little later. I'm just kind of walking around right now, and I'll go there probably about 20 or 30 minutes. Just want to walk around, kind of live stream, especially for people who have never been here before, you know. Sorry if I want to get one of those jibs that stabilizes the camera, because I noticed in the video that I did with the Peen statue that like the camera was like Blair Witch Project, and I don't want to make people sick while they're watching these things. It's not my intention to make Cloverfield or something else. The movies, that references to movies that right now I can't remember. Actually, when my dad came to Japan, he came right over here, and I got to go on his ship that was here. They had a restaurant there that you could order pretty much anything you wanted, and I really, really craved some mashed potatoes. They had American food, and I had mashed potatoes for like the first time in a couple of years, and they tasted so good. These are processed mashed potatoes. I think well, no, they were cooked by a really good chef. I thought they were. I don't know, but yeah, this is the actual port. Sometimes you can go here, and one time I was here, and there was actually a naval ship here, and I was able to go on a Navy ship, Japanese Navy. They with the Japanese Navy, they don't like go out and fight people. They go out and rescue things. So if there's an earthquake or if there's a disaster, they'll show up. Hey, Scott Arthur guy with the fox. Hey, are you going to Tokyo 10? You know, I'll go to Universal Japan tomorrow, but you got to remember, I live a little bit far away from Tokyo, and it's not free to go. So I have to make it up there. And the Fox Village is up in Omori, which is pretty far up there. And if I was going to go up there, I would definitely check out the Tomb of Jesus, because if you guys didn't know, Jesus died in Japan, at least according to one town that says that Jesus died in Japan. Let's go in this game shop. Can I film in here? Sometimes you can't film in here. I don't see anything. It says you can't. Let's go check it out. Please refrain from using smart. See, this is one of the things you can't play Pokemon in here. Someone was telling me that I've never seen a Navy van. I'd love to see that. Someone was telling me that these metal games you can win stuff from, but most of the places that I go, you can't win anything from these things. Sega again. Huh. It's a very loud name, huh? I like these little games. Eventually, they love junking, rock, paper, scissors. Oh, the guy's arm just got broken. No problem. I'm very happy to answer it for you. Man, these seats look like really, these are really serious for horse racing stuff. They got pachinko too. No, I wouldn't mind trying this out. I think I played this many years ago. Like, this is really, really old. There's no Pokemon GO here. Silent Hill, the arcade. Sonic and Mario. In this building, there's actually a Lego, not land, but a Lego play place. So it's like a theme park. My God, these guys did the worst job when they named their photo booth. Like, they could have picked any name, and that would have been better than that. Oh, claw machines, UFO catchers. It's pretty cool. Got some kimono, yukata places here. I don't know what that means. Pagel. Funny market. Look at it. Look at these bikes. I wouldn't mind. How much you want for that? You want $700 for that, man. I did play Pokemon Go. I stopped playing many moons ago, when the sun went down and the stars went up and someone left with a cup. I did. Whoa! That's a big tarantula. That's disgusting. Look at these tanks. But yeah, I don't play Pokemon Go anymore. They love putting these like old train stations in, or like old sections of Japan in like modern sections. There's a Colonel KFC. Finger looking good. Check out this. This place is ridiculous. It smells like okonomiyaki in here, which is a really good smell. Like, you know, you expect just to be in some shopping place and you just go half a century in the past. This place is just bar. Oh, it's fake. I see. Yes, it's right next to the aquarium. I'll be going to the aquarium a little later, but I'm not going to film the aquarium because I've already filmed the aquarium earlier. Someone's been smoking. This guy looks really happy or mentally deficient. You make your choice. It's a cat, right? You too could be a cop. Takoyaki. Oh, I've come to the end. Some of it's closed off today, I think. What's down this way? It is a weekday right now, so probably most of the places are closed early because they're like, well, no one's going to be here today. This lady right here is having a good day, and she's having a great day. I think this place is pretty cool. Let's go walk outside for a minute. Walk next to the water. My favorite restaurant, can I say McDonald's? When I say that, I'm completely kidding. Apparently in here they're gonna put they're gonna have a Wendy's in here too. So Wendy's is coming everywhere. I think my favorite restaurant in Japan, there's a couple takoyaki places I really like. Since that's unique, I might say that. But there's a pizza place that you can buy pizza and eat all you can eat pizza for about $10. So it's kind of like CC style, CC's quality. Right? Ooh, Champs-Élysées. There's the water gates, so nothing comes in if the water floods over here. And if boats come, do they use MSG a lot? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. To the people that are watching this that know I like USJ, so I'm really interested. That's their land right there. It's actually on a really small piece of land, and right next to it is a bunch of factories. One being Mitsubishi, which is a really big factory. Sakurajima. Sakura means cherry blossom. Jima means island. No, Shima. Nagashima. Jima. Yeah. Island. So it's Flowerland. Apparently they are going to put a casino somewhere around here too. And there's the incineration place that I really want to go to. It looks like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And there's the aquarium. I'll be there a little later, but I'm not going to live stream from there. Yeah, I've got a ton of videos. If you guys want to see them, you can go see that. There's 2 of them. I did 2 videos inside there, and there's no rhyme. If I could, and I'd love to, you see, on and on question. I have not been to the National Museum of Art, but I have seen it, and I've been. I'm pretty sure I've been to it. It's right next to the Science Museum. It looks like a ship coming in. Speaking of a ship, see that building that's right over there? I did a video about a year ago when I first came to Japan. When I first had to get my my visa renewed, and that place is in a maritime museum that is now completely closed and abandoned. And the only way to get into that dome is to go underneath an underground tunnel that is in a building that is closed off. So you have to get access to this building, and then if you somehow snuck into this building and went down the elevator or down the stairs that they have, you could get into this building and just be you walking around in there. They spent so much money on that museum, and now it's just sitting there abandoned and in open spaces. Like, Japan is a perfect example of what the world would be like if people just abandoned and left everything to rot, because it's abandoned in absolutely plain sight. And like the area around it has tall grass, still signs that say there's a wooden boat that's literally rotting in the sun out there. That's like supposed to be this historical version of the boat that's inside, and there's apparently simulators and stuff in there. I would love to somehow get inside there, but I have a feeling, and oh what a feeling, I will never get in there. Not unless I find someone who speaks really good Japanese, because since my job is I'm a teacher, I can't like sneak into places. Because if I'm going to sneak into places, I gotta film it, and I don't want to skirt around legality, especially when I'm supposed to be some sort of a role model or example, you know, just to make sure that no one gets mad at me. Well, they got they got a tugboat here that's got the symbol for the aquarium on it. Aquarium is awesome, by the way. It's really cool. You can spend a couple hours in there in the afternoon, or not in the afternoon, in the evening. What's the chance to become the emperor? Oh, I assure you that I wouldn't be able to fill that role. But if you go here in the middle of the night, or not in the middle of the night, but when it's about to close, like 2 hours before it's going to close, there's no one in there. And on days like this, there's not going to be anyone in there. I think that's pretty cool. There's also a place up here called the Culturarium that has seasonal things. It had a Monster Hunter exhibit for a couple months, and I think I should have gone to that because that would have been a pretty decent video. Patrick, there it is. Yeah, that's right, Patrick. There's a Culturarium right there. I've never shown it on camera before, and one day I think I want to go and check it out, but it's got to have a good exhibit I would like to see. Yeah, see, look at that over there. Subscribe me. I'm doing a live stream right now, man. I'm kind of a little busy. What kind of videos do you make? And tell us why we should subscribe to you. See that right there? That's where they incinerate trash. It literally looks like a Wonka-inspired building. Speaking of which, I went to the Willy Wonka factory in Germany, like where they actually shot the movie. Now, earlier, if you guys were with me, like at the very beginning of the video, you saw that there was a free shuttle that goes just about to USJ. This one is the Captain line, and I think it's like 600 yen, and it'll take you to Universal City Park. No. I'm talking to the person that said subscribe me. I'm just trying to give him a reason why we should subscribe to him, and if he can give me a decent reason, I'd be very happy to listen. One of my friends was in a bar, and he ran into the guy who owns this place, and I was like, was that him right there? Was that the captain? He said he was a very nice guy. Bought him a whiskey, because whiskey is really something that's pretty famous out here in Japan, actually. You wouldn't expect whiskey to be the drink of choice, but it is. These buildings, though, look like they're like suspended over nothing. I'd be nervous. I think there's like a restaurant in there. I'd be nervous to eat there. Would you not be nervous to eat there? Because I would be. I came out here for my last day as a 20-year-old. Everyone, please subscribe me. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, I came out here for my last day as a 20-year-old to see the sunset, and it was a very cloudy day, and I completely missed the sun. There's people over here. I don't want to bother them. But right over here, there's the Little Mermaid from the Hans Christian Andersen Little Mermaid. If you go to Denmark, Copenhagen, you can see this person too, or this statue too, but it's out here in Osaka as well. When the water is low tide, it looks, when the water is high tide, it looks pretty cool. But right now, you can, whoa, that's disgusting. That is a disgusting fish. Ooh, look at that thing. It's got no head. Ugh, gross. Zoom in on there. You guys see that? Oh, rough. Hello. Wow. I still think she's looking at something really cool. That boat over there. It is a warm day today. It's probably my fault that I'm really hot too, because I'm in like the warmest shirt that I could have worn. There's got to be lighter things to wear on a summer day. But it's okay, because I like looking like a lumberjack, and that's okay. If you need the police, they're right here, but it's the water police. Literally is the water police. Osaka Water Police Station. So if you got a problem, it better be in the water. Just jump in the water. Or help, maybe Aquaman will come save you. Back in the day, and when I say in the day, about 6 months ago, there was a crazy amount of people that would come here, walk up and down, just try to catch Pokemon. Like, I was lucky enough to see a massive herd of people just running to get a Lapras. Like, everyone's like, Lapras, and like women were running with children were running. It was like it was a version of hell. Hey, Mr. Cat, what's up? You look emaciated. You doing okay? Yeah, you're doing fine. You're doing okay, Mr. Kitty Cat. You're gonna be all right. I'll leave you alone. Somewhere around here, there's a car museum, like old car museum. But I went to the one in Odaiba in Tokyo, and that was free. Let's see if this cat's friendly. I always like to hang out with feral cats. Hey, buddy, where you going? Hey, he ain't got nothing to say. Kangaroo! Alright, folks. I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Stay groovy. And as I always say, you can do it. I can do it. We can all do it. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.